What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving and a safe Black Friday if you participated in the United States of America. If not, hope you guys had just a good long weekend. Hopefully you guys got at least 1 or 2 days off during this time and were able to relax with family and everything like that. And for the rest of you no lives, hopefully you were able to play a lot of double XP stuff over the weekend, because if you didn't know, we had and we still have double XP, double weapon XP, and double battle pass XP. By the time you're seeing this, we've got 2 days left. We've already had it for 4 days, so you're a little late, but you probably already knew that if you're a subscriber of this channel. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, so you're always up to date with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 news. Today's video is going to be a bit of a hodgepodge. There's many different topics that I'm going to quickly touch on, and then kind of just give my thoughts on the game so far. So first off, High Rise 24/7 and then Rust Mint Shipment 24/7, which is basically Rust and Shipment 24/7. They're going to be coming within the next couple of days, probably in about 3 or 4 days. So that's happening. It looks like we're going to get the Modern Warfare 2 shipment, the Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 with the whole bad lighting and everything like that. I'm whatever about it. Shipment's usually largely the same. The only shipment that's really sucked is the fire shipment from Vanguard, so as long as that one doesn't return, I don't really care that much. However, I do wish they were a little not this lazy and actually made a brand new shipment, at least different lighting, different palettes, different color scheme. That would have been cool, but I kind of get wanting to be in the same universe, so yeah, that's that. Apparently, data miners have found references to a new Krampus, which is going to be called a zombie Santa. Apparently, he's going to be attacking players and will also be available to be killed, or be able to be killed. So that's whatever, right? I don't know, whatever, man. I don't want Krampus in the game. It added nothing. If you want to make Krampus a special streak, a temporary kill streak, that's one thing, but just to have him run around the board killing people for playing the objective like he did last year, 2 years ago, yeah, I'm not about that. Apparently, there's a Makarov return event, which is now live in Modern Warfare 3 as well. There's an image via prestigeiskey where you can get special camo, which apparently is slightly animated. I was gonna say automated. No, it's animated. It's an alright camo. It's nothing too special. But next up, there's been some large debate recently about Riot shields. Let's spend a few minutes talking about that. A lot of people think that Riot shields are just too cheesy and just should not be in the game. People saying that they shouldn't come over from game to game, shouldn't carry over. I'm kind of in agreement. I don't hate them necessarily, but my problem with them is that they don't add anything. What's the point of me trying to level up weapons, trying to do this, trying to do that, if I'm just running into Riot shield people who just, if you're trying to, I don't know. I don't know anybody who has fun grinding for a Riot shield camo. Let's put it that way, right? It doesn't add much to the game. I just don't see where a lot of fun is when it comes to the Riot shield. I guess I don't know, I feel it's just very archaic, right? The days of trolling with a Riot shield or getting a nuke with a Riot shield, nobody cares about that stuff anymore, bro. Nobody is impressed by that. And speaking of that, let's talk about reverse boosting now, because people are posting gameplays people are supposed to be impressed nowadays. Guys, I see people spawn trapping on Rust, calling in nukes on literally people who have shot back twice at them. Guys, this is another reason why skill-based matchmaking has just killed, another aspect of Call of Duty life, is that nobody's impressed with nobody's impressed with gameplays anymore. Nobody's impressed that you went 50-2 because you played against people, because you're playing against people who can't see, can't shoot, but you're also basically, you probably went 0-30 for the past 8 games straight. So why aren't you showing that, right? It's just easily manipulated, and I don't know. I'm honestly thinking about trying it, but I also don't have that much time to just sit around and shoot myself with a rocket for 8 games straight. I don't have that kind of time in my life anymore. Otherwise, I probably would try it and just experiment and show you guys probably the best gameplay you've ever seen on this channel. Maybe even a nuke, right? But as it is right now, I'm probably not getting a nuke unless I'm really camping or I get very lucky. I'm not saying I'm at the top of the food chain when it comes to Call of Duty, by no means, okay? But I'm not a bad player, but I'm not a great player, which puts that's me pretty much with like, I don't know, I would say like 70 to 80% of the fan base. And that means a lot of people are around my skill level, which means a lot of people are not dropping nukes, right? And so if the majority of people are not dropping nukes, that's kind of why it makes it so special. But when you see gameplays of people like knifing for nukes and stuff like that, I don't know, is it really impressive? You know, like, especially nowadays with like, I guess like easier access to the internet. A lot of people can just look up like, oh, how to get a nuke, and like the first 25 videos you see on YouTube or Google are going to be reverse boost. This is how you reverse boost. This is how you do this. This is how you get into easy lobbies. Oh, use a NetDuma, use a VPN, use blah, blah, blah. You know, like there's so many just like exploits now, and it's all just because of skill-based matchmaking. If skill-based matchmaking didn't exist, there'd be no way for you to manipulate your lobbies, better or worse. I guess you wouldn't want to make your lobbies worse, but you wouldn't be able to like cheese your way into different lobbies and basically just ruin other people's days, right? Imagine you're like a handicapped person, or you're a functioning person, but you get into like, I don't know, a car crash or something like that, knock on wood, or some injury happens during a sport. Let's say you can't use your like right or left hand. You can only play your controller or keyboard with one hand now. Imagine just like, you know, you're obviously going to start sucking. And then some like loser no life sweat comes in here and just ruins your experience, right? Like, granted, you were good before or like better before, and now you kind of suck. But like, imagine you just always sucked, right? Like, it just would turn you off from the game, right? Imagine you started playing Valorant or League of Legends, and there's like it's a 10-man game, right? And then 8 people with you, like all are like, you can tell they're pretty new. And then there's one dude on the other team who's just clearly amazing. Clearly is not his first time, probably spent like 1,500 hours on the game. And he comes into your lobby and he just shoots and he just kills you like over and over again. And you just like, would you want to keep playing? You know what I mean? So skill-based matchmaking definitely needs to be like in the game, right? It needs to protect some people, but yeah, man, we can't have it where it's just like, if you're going to post a reverse boost gameplay, make it believable at least, okay? Like, I don't know how you're going to do that, but make it believable. If you made it this far, I got one more piece of advice for you. It's just on how to level up weapons fast. And I might make a dedicated video for this when I find more answers, but basically what I've found is play war or ground war and then use decoy grenades. And also play the objective. Those are like my 3 biggest tips if you're trying to level up faster and if you're trying to get weapon XP faster. And obviously do well, use your weapon, right? Don't switch to another gun. Don't pick up another gun. Obviously, if you're trying to grind out like an LMG, for instance, you know, play to the gun's strengths, right? Like just stay in corners, stay up top, you know, stuff like that. Don't try to run and gun, sprint out, speed somebody. Don't try to ADS someone. It's not going to work, okay? Just play to the gun's strengths. You're going to sound like a little loser, you know, camping them somewhere or sitting behind bushes, but like, you got to do what you got to do to get your camo, right? And to get your weapon XP. But yes, sir, that's basically it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. I know it's a little hodgepodge of stuff, but I guess I'll probably title the video something along the lines of reverse boosting, because that's what I ended up talking about the most. But thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys had a happy holiday season, and you know, we're into the holiday season now, guys. We're like a month away from Christmas, and I don't know I don't know about you guys, but for me, Christmas has always been like a special time for me. Always been a big fan of this holiday season. Channel is always doing well at this time, always having like friends hangouts and stuff like that, so it's always a good time. I know holidays can be stressful for some of you guys, but you know, make sure to talk to somebody out there. If you're going through something, don't try to bottle it up. Don't try to, you know, take care of things yourself if you really can't, because we're weaker than we think we are as people. But yeah, not to get too deep, thanks so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this Rust gameplay. If you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments down below what you want me to make videos on and your thoughts on just whatever's going on in the world of Modern Warfare 3. That's it for the video, guys. Appreciate you guys so much. Thankful for you. Happy Thanksgiving once again, and I'll see you guys later. Peace, stay safe, and peace.